Hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, man, we're the brothers come back at you, Lord will, with the edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Al Shai. And before we get started, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim and her pushing this gospel in truth and in sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh Shem Al Shai. A peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election Yahweh Shem Al Shai, Lord willing, for upon your houses.
And kind of shalom, man. Peace be unto you, brothers. And you few sisters that are tuning in, man. So this lesson, Lord willing, is edifying, straight to the point. You know, but this lesson, ultimately, we're going into is going to be called Daily Vexation. Okay? You see, because, you know, Yahweh Shem Al Shai in these last days, all right, he's waking up, he's chosen. You know, and Lord willing, we be part of that number. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. You see, but the Lord's putting a different spirit within us, man. All right, you know, it's separating us from this world. You know, Yahweh Shem Al Shai wired our mind to want to walk a different way. All right, you know, to walk according to His ways, man, according to the Scriptures. You see, that's why, you know, this video is called Daily Vexation, because one thing that we go through daily is being vexed, man. Okay, and I'll grab that word vex real quick. You know, might as well just see if we can get what that means. Because what does it mean to be vexed? This is the word vexation. On Google, it says a state of being annoyed, frustrated, or worried. And then it goes into something that causes annoyance. All right, irritation. You see, in the world we live in, man, especially here in America, also known as Babylon the Great, you'll see all different things out of order. You see women trying to be men, men trying to be women. Okay, you know, people, you know, committing bestiality. You know, now you have it to where, you know, they change the definition of a pedophile, man.
Right.
See, if I had chimed that, you know, they changed it to, what was that, minor
attracted persons.
Yeah, man.
Dumb as hell.
It's still fucking predators out there, man. But hey, that's the world we live in, like it says in Job 10 chapter, a land without order, man. Okay, but even within your own life, you know, you go through certain things in the flesh. You know, different mistakes you might make or slip-ups, you know, bad decisions, ill judgments. And that shit's vexing as hell, too, because we want to be perfect, but we understand that we can't be in these bodies, man. You see?
I just want to make a point on this because, you know, this is why we have that picture of Job right here on the screen, man. You know, because, yes, Job, you know, was being tested by the Lord Yahweh Shem Al Shai, and we are, too, man. You know, and we're sort of like spiritual Jobs, man. Hey, Job was going through it, man. You see that, you know, scriptures talk about, I think it was in Job, either the second or the third chapter, how he was struck with those boils, and you know what I mean, and that right there, like dealing with that annoys the shit out of you, man. That frustrates you, you know what I mean? And yes, hey, Job was frustrated, man. You know, hey, what man wouldn't be having to deal with those type of things? Now, granted, you know, Job obviously is a righteous man, you know. So he never sinned or anything like that, having these trials, you know, be brought upon him, you know. But nonetheless, he still had to go through that vexation, man. He still had to deal with that situation, and as well as, you know, our other forefathers, man. You know, like Lot, man. You know, and if we can grab that precept, was it 2 Peter's 2:9 or something like 2:7?
Yeah, kind of.
You know, because he was constantly vexed with the conduct, the ways, the behavior of the wicked, man, you know, in every aspect, man, and not only them, you know, but constantly vexed with, you know, dealing with the mental battles, and you know, you're having to battle your flesh and all these different things, man. They constantly vex us, man, constantly irritate and annoy us, man. You know, these are things that, as the brother was saying, man, we got to go through every single day, man. It was to say in 2nd Esdras, the 7th chapter, you know, where it says this is the condition of the battle that man shall fight to live upon the earth, man. Right. Something that we have to go through every single day, man.
Yep.
You know, can we grab that?
2 Peter 2:6.
Yep.
It says, in turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
Right, because again, you have that Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know, you look at that word Sodom or sodomy, you know, basically goes into, you know, for lack of better terms, you know, butt stuff, man. You know, which is nasty as hell, man. And that's why, you know, you got a lot of these people out here dying of AIDS, gonorrhea, syphilis, so on and so forth, all these different diseases, man. You know, that's that recompense for their ways, man. And the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai brought an even greater destruction upon the whole land, because the whole land was being wicked, man, doing nasty shit, you know. And that right there is an example for those that live ungodly today, man. You know, that if you don't stop doing what you're doing, and you're ultimately gonna perish, man. You know, and that right there is vexing, man. Knowing that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I got a definition. I want to say too, even with the whole the little jungle bumps, man.
Hell yeah.
You know, what do they say the root cause of that was, man? You know, men on men.
Yo, yeah.
See, and that right there should show you clearly that that's not right, man.
Hey, that's the spirit, because I was looking at my news break, and there was it was two looked like Edomites. There was two Edomites that he said that he was a personal trainer. He said that him and his partner had to fucking, you know what I mean, basically quarantine themselves or separate themselves, and they came out and said that this isn't a joke. And there were two fucking, you know, flaming, hot Cheeto flaming butt pirates, man.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Hell no, ain't no joke, man.
Hell no.
Hey, and even on this white dude, man, he was on the news, and they were like, pretty much, he was like in his house, and he had them all over his mouth. He's like, yeah, I don't want people to think we're nasty. Hell yeah, you're nasty as hell. You're a damn abomination.
Hell yeah.
You see, if a man lay with mankind as he lay with woman, they should both be put to death because they have committed abomination.
That's right.
You see? But I want to go into that word example, because I say Sodom and Gomorrah was left as an example to those after who should live ungodly. And that word example definition goes into for a warning of a thing to be shunned.
Wow.
You see, just, you know, the things that they were doing, man. Like those men were trying to get to know those angels, and they were trying to get to know them, have a sit down. They're trying to, you know, they're trying to come into those angels, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, wicked as hell. But I'll finish it off.
Yeah.
2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 7, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
Right, man. You go into that word conversation, it goes into conduct, right? It goes into behavior, ways of life, right? Dealing with the things that you see, you know, and you hear from these people that are in the world, and that vexes the shit out of you, man. It makes you just want to fucking, you know, grit your teeth and, you know what I mean? Gets you upset, man.
That's right, bro.
You know? And this is something, again, this is what we deal with on a freaking daily, man. You go ahead and fish out and take it over.
Verse 8 says, for that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds.
That's right.
You see, it's like again that daily vexation. Just as every single day he had to see and hear just about the things that they would do, and would see the things that they would actually do physically, man. It's just this place, man. That's why 144.
Oh, call Yahweh. And there's a 5 in front of me. Call Yahweh Shem Shai.
Hey, call Yahweh Shem Shai, man.
Yeah.
See that? Hey, man. Hey, the Lord got us, brothers and sisters, in the right place. You see, and the thing is, if you're not being vexed, you're not in the right spirit, man.
That's right.
Because if Yahweh Shai was here, he would be vexed, man.
Hey, well, scriptures like it, man. It tells you in the Revelations 11:18 that they love not their lives unto death, man.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're not vexed, you know, with this place, if you're not, you know, fed up with this place, hey, then you're not in that right spirit, man. You know, the correct spirit is to completely abhor this place, man.
That's right.
You know, or abhor this place. Yes, like, yeah, I said it correct. You know, I said it wrong, but yeah, man, you gotta fucking disdain this fucking place, man. You know, you should want this place to be destroyed because of those things. You should want to get out of these bodies, man. You should want to, you know, to shed these bodies and go into a body, you know, which is that celestial body that'll never, you know, have these physical ailments, or, you know what I mean, not dealing with these mental irritations, you know what I mean, as well as, you know what I mean, outside of your body, right? Those things that you can't necessarily control, right? Being around, you know, these moles, man, or being around these transformers or whatever it may be, man. You know, and not being around a whole fucking bitch, you know, that you think that you finna get, and she turned around, she's on her flower, man. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that's the worst, man. You know, you thinking that you about to, you know, because we're men, you know, and then that whole, man, these fucking bitches out here, man. You know?
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, man. Those are tests too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord will be like, because there's a lot of times when your flesh wants something, even though it knows it's wrong, man. But you have to have that rule over your spirit and say, no, man, I got a rule over your flesh. I said, no, I got, and apply the scriptures, man.
That's right.
Like, no, I can't do that because that's what the scriptures say.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go here because, this is what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Just got to be able to, walk in that wisdom, man.
That's right, man.
But I got a precept.
Yep.
This is Ezekiel chapter, actually, no, I'm going to get it. It's Jeremiah 20:14. It says, "Cursed be the day wherein I was born.
Mm-hmm.
Let not the day where my mother bare me be blessed." Yeah, and a lot of times I be feeling like that, man. All brothers, man.
Yeah.
Like, Apostle Paul said to die is gain. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes it'd be easier to be in the, at rest in the spiritual realm, man.
Right.
But it's needful for us to be down here. You know what I'm saying? So we can, get that diligence to make our calling and election sure, man. And give praise to Yahweh Shemel Shai. It's the only reason why we're here on the earth. Is to be servants to the Lord, man.
That's right.
We're not here to be the next up-and-coming rapper or, the next chef, because they got salt. Our main objective and the main mission is to serve the Lord in fear and trembling, man. To continue to cry out because of all the shit that we have to go through and all the bullshit we have to behold. You see?
That's right.
And I got one more.
Oh.
This is Ezekiel 9:4. Ezekiel 9:4 said he broke down. This is Ezekiel 9:4 says, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof."
That's right, man. And again, those that sigh and cry, are ultimately the elect, man. They see everything that's being done and they cry to Yahweh Shemel Shai. When you go into that word prayer, goes into supplication, and the word supplication goes into cry. So them crying is them praying to Yahweh Shemel Shai, saying, "Hey, how much longer do we have to deal with this, man?" As our forefathers said, Edra said it, King David said it multiple times. You know what I mean? Because that's the spirit that you need to be in, man. Hating, disdaining, and wanting this place to be destroyed, man. That's the whole mindset, man. The elect are going to be in that mindset, and they're going to be sighing and crying for all the abominations, the wickedness, the sin that is done in the world, man. Hey, we want the kingdom of Yahweh Shemel Shai to be set up, man. Because that means what? That means everlasting rest from all the things that we see here and have to go through, man. I mean, we're talking about unbelievably perfect righteousness, man. No wickedness at all, man. That's something that we can't wait for, man. That's why it says it's like you're looking for, a new heavens and a new earth, man. Wherein dwelleth righteousness, man.
No, you're holding that.
Hey, that's the spirit. Go ahead and grab it, bro.
2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 13. "Nevertheless, we, according to his promise,"
right, according to the Most High Yahweh Shemel Shai's promise, man. Because he promised he's going to bring forth the kingdom, man. He promised that this devil is going to go down and he's going to establish his new world order. Esau Edom ain't going to be able to establish his new world order. The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to establish his, man. And it's going to be in perfection.
That's right, bro.
Whereas Esau Edom, he's ultimately building, towards a dystopia, man. Whereas the Most High Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to throw down his dystopia and bring forth his utopia, man.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep, the world's gonna be the whole earth's gonna be back to Eden, man. It's gonna be a paradise again.
That's right.
It says, "Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness."
That's right.
Yep, and that's the kingdom, man. You see the world to come. That's why it says in 2 Ezra 8:1 that the Most High had made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
That's right.
Because only a few are really thinking about it. Only the elect are kingdom-minded, man.
That's right.
Because everything that we see here and deal with here is not shit, man. And again, it's all vexing, like it says in Ecclesiastes, man. What King Solomon says, that therefore I hated life, because everything under the sun is all vanity and vexation of spirit, man.
That's right.
You see, everything we got to go through, dealing with jobs, dealing with women, dealing with ailments, dealing with demons, dealing with people that got demons on them.
Right.
It's just like it's one thing after another, but you got to remember that we got to stay strong in this thing, man, because we're in it for the long haul. If we want to be in the kingdom, if we want that rest the brother was describing, if we want to experience life as it was intended, then we got to endure these things, man, and continue to pray to Yahweh Shemel Shai. He give us that strength and our brothers that's right next to us too, fighting with us, man.
That's right.
Cause we all need that strength, that extra faith, man, especially in these times. But that was it.
Yeah, you can go back to where.
Oh.
What was there? What was the one you were just at? Yeah, Ezekiel 94. You want to finish that up?
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna keep reading.
No, I mean that should be it, right?
Yeah, that's the point, man.
It's like it.
No, it's all good. Yeah, man. Hey, that's just a little a little quick hit in the spirit, man. Again, daily vexation. You see, if you're being vexed, man, you're in the right spirit. You see, that you being vexed, that allows you, opens up a gate for you to call to Yahweh Shemel Shah, man, because the Lord wants you to call upon Him, man.
That's right.
Scripture says the Father seeketh such to worship Him, man. Mm-hmm. The Lord wants to be worshipped. He wants to be feared, and He wants you to put your trust in Him to the point where you know He's going to get you out of this fucking place, man.
That's right.
You see, if you continue to do the right things, so unless you got something else you want to say.
That's it, bro.
Hey, so with that, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, to you, Aki and Mu'akwa, who tuned in. As always, want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash.
Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, our teachers. Shalom to you, Aki, and pushing this truth across the four winds. And as always, peace, blessings, and many salutations to you, sincere Aki and Mu'akwa, giving all diligence to make your calling and election sure in these last days. Until next time, we say
Shalom, Kwame Yasharala, and Abba Shalom.